So, Dior, tell me a little bit about what you're up to. It sounds like you have a lot of amazing things on the horizon.
Yeah, I mean, a lot has happened like really fast. So obviously we have HOTC season one coming out on HBO Max on November 4th, which is crazy to be saying out loud. But we got lots of auditioning going on. And then right now, me and my mom are in Iran visiting family and all of that stuff, just spending some quality time while we have the downtime. And then I'll be going back to LA pretty soon.
Very nice. And November 4th, that's so exciting. Tell me a little bit about your role on the show.
Okay, so I play Robin Rook. She's like a cutesy, like, I mean, I wouldn't say cutesy. She's a gamer girl. So she comes off very snarky and edgy and like nonchalant. Like she's quite vexing. Like if you were just like just like seeing it from an outsider's point of view. But the thing is about her is that she has this super sweet, like mothering side where she's like a nurturer and she just cares about her friends and she just wants them to be happy. You know what I'm saying? So she's someone that a lot of people that can relate to because I mean, I think a lot of us tend to put up that kind of wall from when we first meet people because like you never know like how you're gonna react. And it's scary putting yourself out there. So she's kind of a representation of that. And our wonderful teacher, Alicia, who also her name is Isabella Gomez. She plays Miss Gomez. She helps Robin tear that wall down a little bit and understand that it's okay to be vulnerable. And it's really cool, actually.
Nice. And in what ways do you relate to her?
I mean, I kind of like to think that me and Robin are like totally different, but like I'm not gonna lie, we're kind of the same person. Um, Both of us, like when it comes to things that like we want or like feel like we definitely need to achieve, it's like we go after it, no questions asked whatsoever. We also tend to kind of be like the therapists, like moms of the group, kind of like, okay, everything's gonna be fine, just chill out, breathe, take a second. Things are going to be good. Another way that I relate to her is again with the whole putting the guard up thing. In the past, I really, really struggled with kind of having like a front put up with like anybody that I met. And it was like a trauma response, definitely something that I've been working on. Gratefully, it's torn down, but kind of the journey that she goes on in the show is the same journey that I went on in my real life. So it's pretty dope. Like we're the same person. It's crazy.
Yeah, now was that a challenge for you to play the same person? Because I know sometimes people say it's a challenge to play someone different, but it's also a challenge to play someone that's similar to them. So tell me a little bit about that.
I mean, what I liked about it is that everything like just like flowed very like easy and like smooth. Like I never had to overthink when it came to Robin. So that was a good part.
Good. And this is a reboot, right, that you're doing?
Yes, it is. It's a
Yes.
reboot of the original Head of the Class from I think it's the 80s, yeah. With
Yes,
Robin Gibbons.
yes. Yeah, so tell me a little bit about doing a reboot. Did you watch some of the original series to prepare? Tell me a little bit about that.
Okay, so full disclosure, I did not watch the entirety of the original Head of the Class. What it was is that we were doing a lot of like there was an overflow of auditions coming in at the time that they were doing casting for HOCC. So like I mean it was just like any normal thing, and then I kept getting further in the audition process. So I remember one day I was telling my dad about it. And I was like, yes, this thing called Head of the Class is going to be on HBO Max and blah, blah, blah. And he was like, hold on, you mean that show that Robin Gibbons was in way back when and blah, blah, blah. And like all this stuff. Cause he was like, I had a crush on her. And it was a whole cute situation, but we sat down, we watched like the first 15 minutes of the pilot together.
Oh, nice, nice. Now, it's a reboot, so they're doing like the next generation, or are they just doing the whole show over again?
It's the whole show over. I mean, it's kind of like a mixture of both because we do, oh my God, it's amazing. We do have Robin Gibbons coming back for a few episodes. Yes, I know, right? But she plays Terrell's mom. She has a different name and everything, but she's still considered like one of the members from the original class. So it's kind of a mixture of doing it over again and also like kind of keeping the flow going. But obviously it's going to be a little different because instead of tackling like struggles from way back when, we all have social media now, so it touches on that a lot, touches on the LGBTQ community and like trying to like figure all of that out, like navigate through high school with that and being open with it. It's really cool. There's a lot of things that we go through on the show, but kind of keeping it in the general vicinity of doing it over again, but having it still like maintain its like golden era type situation.
Yes, I'm so excited. I remember the original one, and now when I heard this was coming out, I was so excited about it. And I'm excited to see you in it because I know you're going to be fantastic.
Thank you. Oh, that warms my heart. Okay.
Yeah, and who are some guest stars that you want to see when they? I know we're going to get a second season of this. I throwing out in the universe. Who are some people you want to see guest star?
I mean, I haven't thought about it very much. Like people I want to suggest. It would be really cool if we got more of the original cast back in. That would be super, super dope and fun. I mean, I'm not really sure. That's more of a question for my friend Brandon because he knows every single actor in our eight. Like I'm telling you, Brandon knows everybody. It's crazy. So that would be more of a question to ask him. But if we could get some original cast members back, that'd be really cool.
Nice. And without giving too much away, what kind of storyline can we expect from Robin? I know you said she's kind of snarky gamer girl, but without giving too much away, what can we expect to see her go through?
So we're gonna see her go through definitely like a battle within self for sure. It's more of a thing of a in like even those in her trusted circle, like they do know who she is, but I think Robin has definitely gone through a lot in her life, and she's learned that it's better to have protection around you rather than be vulnerable and have somebody tell you that the person who you really are isn't what they were expecting. So what happens a lot with her is it's really, 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 as with all of the characters, just self-discovery and learning to be okay with being open to new people.
Beautiful. And I think that's something we need to see, especially in this day and age. And the fact that we have a new generation growing up, they need more people to relate to. And I think you guys are going to be fantastic at this.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
Of course. And you said you're working on some other projects too. So tell me a little bit about what else you're working on.
Oh, see, I really, okay, I'm not allowed to say anything. I'm like sworn to secrecy, but there's like lots of things like to be determined, lots of things like in progress, like going through the motions. So as soon as I get word that I'm allowed to talk about it, you'll be the first to know.
So lots of super secret stuff up. I can't wait to see it. I'm excited for you. Yeah, top secret. And one thing I like asking people I interview is tell me a fun fact about yourself.
Okay, fun fact. Okay, I guess this is a fun fact. What's pretty cool about me is that I am half Persian and half African American. So I think that's
wow.
Yeah.
Okay, you got the great hair. You're gorgeous. I love it.
Thank you.
Nice. And what are you watching on TV, do you say, since we are a big TV site?
Let's see. It's been a lot of throwback recently because like I'm just like reminiscing. It's been you know what? This is what I just started watching literally today. I started rewatching Ginny and Georgia, that Netflix series.
Yes.
I rewatched Turn Up Charlie. It's another Netflix series. It was amazing. I'm so upset they didn't get a second season, but it's been those two on and off like for the past like 2-3 weeks.
Nice. I love all the throwback stuff, especially from the 90s, because it's just golden era of TV, like you said before. It's just so amazing to watch. And now you're bringing back that golden era. So
it's a lot to live up to, but I think cohesively as a group, like we're all, I mean, we put our blood, sweat, and tears into this. So like I think we're ready to go and make some waves.
It's going to be amazing, especially since this is exactly what we need right now. We need the comfort TV that we had back then now.
Really, it used to need something that you can sit down and know at the end of 30 minutes everything's gonna be okay.
Yes, I miss those days. I'm not gonna lie, I definitely miss it. And what would you say maybe be your guilty TV show or movie that you love to watch?
Ugh, man. Okay, I'm admitting it. It's too hot to handle. That and like Love Island, like just like reality TV, like trash TV. That's the guilty pleasure right there.
Same. I love it, all of it. And I'm just, especially Bravo, I have that on all day long and I'm like,
oh my God.
It's an addiction, but a good one. So
yeah,
but Love Island every summer is just, I got it. I'm like, what the heck is going? Oh, and I can't stop watching.
I know. It's like you're like, okay, maybe I'll just like watch one episode. It'll be fine. Then you get sucked in. You're like, how dare he do that to Tabitha? Like, are you kidding me?
Yes. Yeah, and you get so invested in these people, and it's like they watch the reunion to find out if they're still together and keep up on social media because you just have to know.
Yeah.
It's bad. It's like it's an addiction, but it's a good one.
It's an escape for sure. I love it.
Exactly. I would never survive on a show like that, but I'll live vicariously through these people. I could never, but it's just fun to watch. And where can we find you on social media so we can keep following this amazing career of yours?
So on social media, all my social media handles would be dior.n.goodjohn. So Dior, initial of my middle name, and then Goodjohn.
Nice. Now, were you named after the Christian Dior, the fashion company?
Yes, I was actually. It's a funny story if you'd like to hear it.
I would love to hear it. Yes.
Okay, so my mom, being the savvy boss businesswoman she was always traveling, like her and my dad, like all the time. And one of their favorite places to go was Paris. So while they were pregnant with me, they went to Paris together to like enjoy like their last like bits of freedom.
Yes.
And my mom was in the Dior store, like looking at like the baby like section of things, and she was looking at like these like pink like Dior like the baby booties, and she got the call from the doctor telling her that I was going to be a girl. So that's where the name came from.
Oh, that is so cute. I absolutely love it. And it's such a unique name too that I don't think there's a lot of Dior's out there. So you have a unique name. So there's like no one else in the school class that have your name, right?
Actually, it was really funny. I thought in middle school, I thought I was the only Dior in the entire school. And I found out there was another Dior in the 8th grade. And I was like, are you kidding me? But then it was fine because as soon as I got to 7th grade, they were gone. But
That is so cute. Well, Dior, it was a pleasure to speak to you. Thank you so much. And good luck with everything. I can't wait to talk again soon.
thank you so much for giving me the time. I'll definitely be talking with you soon.
All right. You have a good one.
You too. Mwah!
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.